Hey everybody, it's your grooming guru, Barbara Brandt-Williams, coming to you from my kitchen without makeup, straight from the gym, because oftentimes I get comments when I'm at work that everybody says, your makeup looks so good, and I don't know how to do that, and how do I put on my eyes and all that. Well, I'm here to tell you, it takes a very short period of time, because I'm just like you. If I go to the gym and I got to get done and I got to get to work, I have to do this in 5 minutes. So I figured I'd do a demonstration for you. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you what to do and how I do it. And this may take longer than 5 minutes simply because we're talking and explaining, but bear with me and we'll get started. So I normally have my trusty makeup bag right here, and I get started by taking what's called primer. And I take a little teeny bit of primer, like the size of a pea. I put it on my nose, forehead, any place that gets shiny, okay? And this is a matte primer, and it seems to work very well for holding that makeup on and actually being able to keep your makeup from getting shiny, in a couple of hours. Then I'm taking a mineral powder, and this one is a natural one that I've used many times that I really like, and it kind of just all crushed in my bag, so I'm not real happy about that. But anyway, I'll be fixing that in a minute. So I'm taking a big, thick brush that has all kinds of thin bristles and thick bristles and everything to distribute it. So I'm just going to start in circles all over my face, like so. And that's over the primer. If you're going to wear just a mineral powder, you have to have a primer. Primers make the makeup stay on. They also kind of turn it into more of a foundation. So I do it all over my eyes, I do it on my forehead, I do it all over, specifically in those areas that get redder, right around my nose, chin, all that kind of stuff. So that's what I'm doing there. And then I take a smaller brush and I put on blush. I go into my kit, find my brush, which I can't find. Where is my brush? Oh, okay. It's probably in the other container. Anyway, so I'm going to take some blush with my fingers because I do that too. And I do this. And I literally put it on beneath the cheekbone, not on the cheekbone. Principles of light and dark here. Dark recedes, light attracts. If you put powder color on your face, it acts like a dark. And so it's going to take these cheekbones and it's going to make them go in to my face, not out from my face. Like the cheekbones up here are going to show up more if I put the blush right down here. Okay, so that's what I just did. That was fairly quick, right? Concealer. Concealer can be done lots of different ways. And I do it under my eyes just to do a little bit of, shadow removal, like so. So just like that. And then I pat it in lightly. Use your gentle fingers, gentle press. Go up into those corners of your eyes. There are all kinds of sponges you can use and everything. And if you're going out at night and you really want to take a little bit of extra time, then use those. I'm telling you, this is from the gym. So this is what I do in order to go to work. And, as I said, it doesn't look half bad. Oftentimes, because my lips have a tendency to get dry, I put my lipstick on next. So I just use a lipstick that I use. This one's 100% pure. That's the brand name. And I follow the lines and I lift. Now remember, when you're putting on lipstick, don't smash your lips like your mother told you to do over and over and over again and then block them with a tissue. That ruins the moisturizer in the lipstick. So what you want to do is make sure your mouth at some point is open so that you fill in these little corners, because the corners right there make your lips go all the way around your mouth. And when you open up your mouth and you're speaking to somebody and these little areas aren't covered with lipstick, then it kind of looks odd, where you have a lip and nothing in between. So I might test that out a little bit. I might blot it if I need to, but that's okay right there. Let's move on to eyeliner. Let me find my eyeliner. I had it all out here. Let's see. So this is what I'm doing in the gym half the time too, so it's kind of a little confusing. So I take eyeliner and I have to look, away from the camera and look into the mirror to do this. So I just take it and I like to accent the outer 2/3 of my eye, because my eyes have a tendency to be close set and they are a little bit smaller, and so I'm also deep set eyes. So I just take the eyeliner and put it on more out there as opposed to lining the whole rim of my eye. And I've also gone underneath it, and I'm using my finger just to blend it so it's soft and subtle. And I'm not doing a ton of thick line. Obviously, once again, if I'm going out at night, I'm going to probably change it up, maybe do a little bit of a different color. Let's talk about color for a minute too. Color can be what matches your eye tone. It also can be what matches your palette, which is either warm or cool. It can be what matches your clothes. You know, eyeliner is probably where most people are going to use color on their face. You can experiment. You see lots of pictures in magazines with people with beautiful dark purple, all this kind of stuff. But I don't know anybody, especially in my age range, who wears that kind of stuff anymore because it's just too much overdone. It may be beautiful, but it's very, very strong makeup. So I use a colored liner, and then I'll use a couple of different shadows, one mostly a highlighter all over my eyes, and then I will show you how to detail the inside. And oftentimes I use this little pot, and it's got like a little bit of a shimmer. And I know they say not to use too much shimmer when you're older because it adds crepiness, but I experiment with different things. And if it does do that crepiness, then I don't use it, you know. So I'm putting this all over my eyelid, like underneath the brow, all over my eyelid, just like that. And then I'm going to take a brush that's double-ended right here. I've got a small end here, large end here. That's a fluff brush. I'll use that for the lighter color, and I'll use this little stray here for the darker color to accent. Now, people are always saying, I don't know how to do my eyes. Okay, so use your eyes as light and dark. All right, you see this when I'm pointing to this, you can see it in the camera where this is darker in through here shadow-wise, and over in here, that's where you're going to put the dark. If you want to do artistic makeup and you want to reverse all that, you can do that. But you can also just simply put a slightly darker color right in there and just accent it. And that's all I'm doing is just a teeny little bit of that because I'm going to blend it out so it doesn't look like I have a ton of makeup on my face, okay? And I can make that, once again, heavier if I want to. But it makes a difference in how my eyes look. As I said, my eyes are deep set, which means when I look straight at you, you don't see a lot of display area in the eye. When I look down and up like this, you can see all that. But when I look straight at you, you don't see that. And so that is what I'm trying to bring out to make my eyes look a little bit more defined and have a little bit of dimension. So I'm taking a lighter color, and I'm putting that, the same lighter color that I had before, I'm putting that all over everything to set it. And sometimes you can use powder too. Now, eyebrows. Eyebrows are the thing lately. Everybody's talking about eyebrows. Everybody's the shape of the eyebrow makes all the difference, and it does. You really want to make sure you pay attention to getting your eyebrows right. Get them professionally waxed, get them tweezed, get them threaded, get them dyed, get them tattooed, whatever you need to do. I had mine tattooed several years ago because past a certain age of menopause, a lot of women had thyroid issues and they lose a lot of the eyebrow on the end. And I haven't had eyebrows because I've been messing with my eyebrows for, 50, 60 years. Well, not that long, but close. And so I have had mine tattooed, but I like to work fast with this makeup, so I have to I cover it a lot with powder. So what I'm going to do is actually take this mascara that is meant for coloring your hairline, if you've got a few grays coming through, and I found one in red that I really like. It's like an auburn color, so it's not, outrageous, and I just go over the eyebrow. Now, the shape of the eyebrow is very important. But mine are already, as I said, they are already permanently with permanent makeup, so they're tattooed. But when you're doing them yourself, you want to make sure that you do from the corner of the nose through the corner of the eye. From the corner of the nose through the iris of the eye should be your arch. From the corner of the nose through the end of your eye should be where the eyebrow ends. Okay? That's the basic rule. That's what all makeup artists use. That's what you're going to see on all the charts that you find on Pinterest and everything else. It just makes sense. All right, and then we're going to use a little bit of mascara, and I have a tendency to poke my eye with this stuff, so you want to be careful too. I'm just rolling the mascara, putting it on so I can get it to stay just like that. Now I use, this one's Glow Minerals, but I'm always looking for more holistic, more clean makeup. You know me with the, you know, all the ingredients, which that's a whole nother series of videos. But this is for your lashes. You want your lashes to look good, but you don't want to harm yourself. Be very careful if you're using waterproof makeup. Waterproof mascara can dry out your lashes like crazy. What I'm doing if I have, you know, the occasion to think I'm going to be crying or laughing hysterically, is to use basic good makeup, good mascara first, and then I'll coat them with a waterproof mascara if I need to. That way, at least I can take that off with eye makeup remover at night, but I'm not doing any damage to my lashes. Okay, so then I would take a setting lotion like this and set my whole face. This happens to be hairspray because I forgot the setting lotion. Anyway, but it's a mineral water. I use one by Oway, which is the organic way that I use in the shop, and I use Evian. You can use anything to make that, and just a light misting of a little bit of that sets all your makeup. Now, okay, so we were about 11.5 minutes, but I was talking a whole lot of the time. So, doesn't look half bad, you know, compared to what we started with, okay? So, what you have questions, call me, yourgroomingguru.com, and I can help you do this. I can help you sort out all your makeup. I can help you sort out the product ingredients in your labels. We'll be going over that. Video is next, and I hope you enjoyed. Thank you.